Welcome to the Ukeleles. Yeah, we know we spelled it wrong. We're your hosts, Ashley, Mary, and Annmarie. Today's topic is all things spooky. But first,
cups of chaos.
I love how you do that. Like, we don't even need to pre-record anything.
No.
Nope.
Same voice every time.
What do you guys have going on today or this week?
Hudson was, for the past 2 weeks, I want to say, has been prepping for his braces, and then he just got them on the other day. So that's been the past 2 days have been quite interesting.
Oh my gosh, when I saw him with his robotic mouth, which I think is very fascinating because he has some stuff in there. What's it called?
It's called a herbst. So it's HERBST, a herbst device or whatever. It's supposed to be the modern day headgear. Do you remember kids with headgear back in the day?
Oh yeah,
that's what that is.
When they told me that Abby had to have braces, that's what I pictured.
Yeah, we did not like the headgear as younger adults, right? But nope, it is in the mouth. It's the mouth headgear. And what it's going to do is move his jaw, because his jaw is back set. So it's supposed to help move it forward. And no one can see me right now, but I'm using my hands. It's supposed to help move it forward. And that's part of the issue. So he cannot close his mouth completely right now.
Is his jaw tired? I imagine that would be
exhausted.
Aww.
He looks exhausted. And it's open probably about a half an inch maybe. And when he was trying to eat last night, not last night, 2 nights ago, he was trying to eat. And I made turkey, and the meat was soft enough to shred.
Sure.
But he was struggling to bite down upon it because the device hinders you to go and bite down a little bit. So he was like, I can't chew it. I'm like, just mush it with your tongue.
Nolan said they're pink.
His braces, the rubber bands, he chose pink. I was like, why'd you do that? And he's like, pink is cool, Mom. I was like, is it because of Breast Cancer Awareness Month coming up in October?
My dad used to say real men wear pink.
Mm-hmm.
I agree. I personally like pink on some men. It on Hudson with his skin tone, it flatters.
Yes.
Yeah.
Well, it'll match for next week's Wednesday game night theme is for the football game is pink for breast cancer awareness.
Fantastic.
So that's awesome.
Wednesday is October?
October 1st.
Oh, woohoo.
Yeah, we're almost done with this month.
Crazy.
I know.
Yeah.
I started a new job.
Fantastic.
Yes.
And Riley started school and turned 5, guys. It's not okay. I am not okay with it.
So you've had a lot of chaos.
Been a lot of chaos this week, but good chaos. I'm happy.
How was it going back to work?
Actually, really good. I'm not going to lie. Where I am right now, it's only 4 hours a day. Mm-hmm. Riley gets to be in school in his own classroom. I'm in another classroom with 3-year-olds.
That's nice.
But the schedule is busy. We go outside. We go to the lunchroom. It never feels like you've been doing something.
It's pretty structured.
Too long. It's very structured, and you move through it very quickly.
Yeah.
I'm still able to be off when the kids are off. I'm still able to pick Nolan up from school and drop him off every day. So I like it. And it'll take some of the financial burden off of my husband.
Great.
So I'm excited for that.
That's awesome.
But that also gets you out of the house too, right? Because you have been stay-at-home mom for 5 years.
Well, a little over 5 because I started during COVID while I was pregnant with Riley. Yeah.
Yeah.
And it's not like you're not used to getting up early and going through the motions of going to school and stuff. So
it's easy. And I love you walk in and the kids are all excited to see you again. I didn't realize I'd missed that.
Yeah.
Don't get me wrong. Being a stay-at-home mom is very fulfilling. I loved being there with my kids, but Riley is just at an age now
where he doesn't go to school, sir.
Yeah, he doesn't care if I'm there or not, and we need time apart.
Yeah. That's going to be so good for him, though, to be with other kids all day long. Well, all day. 4 hours.
4 hours.
That's a good chunk of time.
That feels like all day for them probably because they're not used to that much structure, right? Well, for him specifically, he hasn't done school or preschool
at all.
So
until this year.
Yeah.
Well, My husband went out of town last week. Was it last week or the week before? Either way,
yeah,
he brought COVID back with him.
Fantabulous.
I thought it was kind of some bullshit because he went out of town. He brought our daughter back a stuffed raccoon.
Aww.
And he brought me back sickness. Just about the time he was getting over his COVID. Then I got something that was not COVID.
Got the crud.
But
Yuck.
made me feel like I needed a whole new body because it was terrible.
Yeah.
It was. I haven't laid in my bed for days in a long time, but this week I definitely did.
And you got to watch a lot of movies, didn't you?
I did watch a lot of movies.
Anything good?
I watched the new Jurassic Park movie.
We haven't seen that yet.
I have not either, but one of your favorite actors from Bridgerton is on there, and you were like, no, he's not. And I said, yes, he is. And I showed her a picture.
I watched the entire movie and didn't even know that this was him.
Jonathan Bailey.
Geez.
Yeah.
Nolan, I'm going to have to watch it without him because, Nolan's diehard Jurassic Park, Jurassic World.
Me too.
And this does not have any of the original actors. And it doesn't follow the Jurassic World storyline. It goes
because
back
it's a
to
rebirth.
Jurassic Park.
But I will say it was really good.
Was it?
It was good.
He just is adamant that if Claire and Owen aren't in it, that there is zero reason to watch it.
Oh, no. I liked it strictly for the Mosasaurus.
Oh, right.
I don't even know what that is.
That's the water
whale one. The whale sharky looking. Yeah.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it was a good movie.
Eats the Indominus Rex in the first Jurassic World.
Oh, and in school, Abby is learning about the Holocaust.
Oh,
right?
yeah.
So her teacher says to her class yesterday, they're talking about a movie called Boy in the Striped Pajamas.
Oh, mm-hmm.
Have you seen this movie?
I have wanted to watch it. I think I've started it once and never actually finished it because I got busy.
Okay.
I've heard of it, but not seen it.
It is.
It will emotionally wreck you.
Yes.
I just knew about 2 minutes before the ending of it, I had to look up to see how it ended because my anxiety was so high.
Oh, no.
Just watching this movie.
Yeah.
And Abby ended up bawling.
Oh, yeah.
And so then I'm crying because she's crying. It was.
That's a tough one.
In bed with a box of tissues kind of movie.
Oh, yeah. But I didn't want her to watch it alone. It's not that kind of movie.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah.
I watched it with her.
That used to be a topic of great interest for me. Like I did a term paper on that.
Yeah, it's an interesting topic.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I like it. Well, that concludes Cup of Chaos.
Just
Cups. Sorry.
We're all drinking out of one big cup with some straws, guys.
Yeah. I mean,
one cup of coffee.
That's called a fishbowl, and we haven't done that since high school. I mean, college.
Wow.
Whoa.
Please don't divulge any secrets to our children.
Right? I'm just kidding. College, and I was 28.
Well, we're almost to October.
Woohoo! Spooky season. This, I would honestly have to say, is probably one of my favorite seasons. Not because of Halloween, right? I love Halloween. I was proposed to on Halloween.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow.
He was my only trick-or-treater that year. And he was a hot pink gorilla.
I was just going to ask, was he dressed up?
I vaguely remember the story of it being a gorilla costume, but a hot pink? I don't remember that part.
Hot pink gorilla. And literally, I gave him a candy. He was prepared. He came with a pillowcase.
Did you know it was him?
No. He came with a pillowcase, and it was so funny because we had gotten home from work, and I had gotten candy, and I was like... We had just lived in our apartment for probably maybe, I want to say 2 to 3 years, 2 years maybe. And we didn't know how many trick-or-treaters we were going to get. We usually get a good amount, but I bought a couple bags of candy. But I didn't buy us ice cream. I didn't buy us dessert. I had made us dinner, and he's like, oh, I'm going to go get us some ice cream. That sounds really good. And I was like, great. I love ice cream. So I was like, just shut the door. And they'll ring the doorbell because I was cleaning up. And, someone came over, rang the doorbell. And I was like, this is a hot pink gorilla. And he's really tall.
Thought it was a teenager?
I thought it was a teenager. I was like, this is a teenager. So he opened his bag and he was like,
Didn't speak.
I don't even know that he spoke. And so I dropped a couple pieces. I was like, he's just standing there. I was like, do you want some more? I mean, that's fine. We really haven't had any trick-or-treaters tonight. I'm like, okay, this fucking guy is like creeping me the fuck out. Who is this?
Did you think you're going to get attacked?
I did. I was like, Carson is not home. Like, he got in his car and drove to across the apartment complex. My sister-in-law lived over there.
Oh,
so he went
genius.
He went that way, then came around the block so that I couldn't see his car or hear his car, because he was driving the Honda Civic that was like the loud ones from way back in the day. Mm-hmm. And he came back in, and I was like, who is this person? And then I was like, Carson, is this you? And then he got down on one knee, and he didn't pull his mask off. So finally I pulled his mask off, and he opened the thing, but it was upside down, the ring box. He opened the ring box, but he couldn't see through the costume.
Right.
So he opened the ring box. It was upside down, and I was like, what the hell? What the hell? Oh my God. Oh my God.
You didn't? Did you have any idea?
No, and my sister-in-law was recording it from behind someone's car.
Are you telling me there's a recording?
There is a recording.
We need to see this now. 12 years. I've known you 12 years.
I've never showed you it.
I've never seen this video. This is not fair.
I need to see it.
All of a sudden, you hear my sister-in-law run from behind the car, and she goes, I didn't hear a yes.
That is so funny.
Okay, guys. So spooky things.
Yes.
How does everyone feel about supernatural things? Like do we believe in ghosts and witches and all the things?
Yes.
Oh, I absolutely believe that there's something else.
I agree.
For sure.
At work.
Have you guys ever experienced like a ghost or anything?
I wouldn't necessarily. I don't know if I'd go ghost, but it was kind of weird. I'd go possibly angel, because I believe in that stuff too. But my grandfather had passed away.
Yeah.
We'd gone to New York for the funeral. We were living in Florida at the time, and I was working at SeaWorld, and I was a photographer for the Hawaiian luau. Like, you got to go take pictures with all the luau dancers before you went in for dinner in the show.
Yeah.
And I was taking test pictures, and all of a sudden this yellow light shows up on the camera after I take the picture. It wasn't there when I took it. And it's in the shape of, it looks like an angel flying. Like wings, dress, like you could see it all. And then 10 minutes later, a guy came through the line, and our name tag said, like, your name, Ashley, and where you were from, New York. And he was like, oh, you're from New York? Where? So I told him. And he was like, oh, do you know George Abbott? That's my maiden name. And he's like, I said, yeah, that's my grandpa. He was like, I was just up there for his funeral. And I was like, wait a minute.
That's random.
You know my grandfather? And he was like, yeah, we were on the fire department together.
Wow.
Worked at the racetrack with him that my dad and all of his siblings and in-laws raced at.
Yeah.
And I went to print the pictures, and there was an angel in the picture. I'll have to show you guys the picture. It's at my house. I printed it.
Is it like an orb in the background?
No, it literally looks like the shape of you guys can't see me. It looks like an angel. There's like a halo and wings and like a gown, like a stereotypical.
That is weird.
Yeah. So I believe in all the things.
Yeah.
And I was having a really hard grandpa day that day.
Yeah.
So it like came at the right time. It was weird.
Did it make you feel better?
Oh, so much better.
After you talked to him?
Love it.
Yeah.
Wow.
Weird.
I've got some stories.
What I was going to say. Okay. What about you?
So my mom died when I was 12. Mm-hmm. Okay. Fast forward, my son was he was an infant, just a couple months old.
Yeah.
And I had never been to my mom's gravesite before. And I didn't even know where it was at. But I thought, I'm going to take flowers and put them on her gravesite. And I took Jacob wherever I went. So I asked a family member where she was buried. We went and bought flowers. It's fall time, okay, in northern Michigan.
Yeah.
So leaves covering everything. Jacob's in the back seat in his car seat. I have the flowers in the front seat. We pull into the cemetery. I parked the car. I left Jacob in the car. Obviously, I wasn't going to, it's cold.
Right.
I'm walking around the cemetery and I'm looking for her headstone. They gave me directions on where to find it. I'm not finding it anywhere. Okay. So I'm getting frustrated and I said out loud, okay, Mom, if I don't find you, I'm just going to have to leave and I'm sorry. Okay. And I'm walking around with these damn flowers. And I turn, walk, trip, fall on the ground.
Oh.
Right in front of her headstone.
Oh my goodness.
She was buried with her first husband. Mm-hmm. So the first name that I see is his name.
Yeah.
And then I see her name and I was like, whoa. Okay, this is not the crazy part.
Okay.
Remember that Jacob was 2 months old. So years later, when Jacob was he was still a kid, but he was like almost a teenager at this point in time. I was talking about how, it's a shame my mom never got to meet my kids. Yeah. Jacob was like, I met her. I was like,
what?
I said, no, you didn't. He goes, yeah. Remember when we brought her flowers?
What?
And he swears. At that time, I don't know how he feels about it now. How memories fade as you get older. But
how old was he then?
Roughly. He was like 10, 11 when he said that. Like he swore up and down.
He's like, I met her.
And we brought her flowers. And I was like, whoa.
There's no way he could remember that at 2 months old.
Exactly.
That's crazy.
There's no short-term or long-term memory
happening at that age.
Happening at 2 months old.
That is crazy.
But also amazing, because that's awesome that he feels like he got to meet her.
Yeah. Wild.
Yeah. That's so crazy.
How about you? You got any?
Oh my God, so many.
Okay. Pick the best one.
I mean, there's a couple that I would share. There's one, I mean, it's nothing major as far as with my grandmother. My grandma passed away when I was 11, I want to say. And I didn't go to her funeral. But later in life, right, like my mom wanted me to be a Broadway star. I mean, I wanted to be a Broadway star too, but
I can see it.
I can see it. So I was actually doing like competitions. We were getting ready to go to one. And I was like super nervous because this was like the first one I had ever gone to. It was in California. And I remember waking up at whatever time in the middle of the night, not because I had to go to the bathroom or anything like that. And I just kind of looked up and something was at my bed, the edge of my bed.
Oh, I'd lose it.
And it was a light, so I knew it wasn't bad.
Oh, okay.
And then it spoke, and it was my grandmother's voice.
Stop it.
And it said, "You'll be fine." And then that was it, and just went away.
Oh, I have goosebumps.
And that was the only time. There was one other time, and I was younger. No, actually, maybe was it around about the same time? I can't remember. Do you remember Ames?
Yes.
Okay. Ames was like a department store, would you say? Like a...
I would say a cheaper one, but it had like a department store, but it had like everything. Like you could go downstairs.
Like a Kmart. Kind of.
Bigger.
Yes, but similar to a Kmart. Yeah. So we were at Ames, and this was after my grandma had passed. And I was having a grandma day, and I was younger, so I was like maybe 12, 13. And I was having a grandma day, and I was in line with my mom, and I think I was younger than that, maybe 10. No, 11, 12. So probably 12. And I was having just a moment of missing my grandma. And I will never forget, like, we went in line and I was doing like the usual pouting that kids do at that age because I was just done with the store and my mom had dragged me probably to multiple at that time. And I remember looking up and the lady in front of me was paying, looked exactly like my grandmother, which she is gone.
Right.
And just kind of looked over at me and through her like glasses did one of the smile and nod.
Mm-hmm.
And I was like, and I remember just crying all the way home. My mom's like, "What's the matter?" I'm like, "The lady in front of us looked like grandma."
Oh my goodness.
And I don't know that, I mean, it might have been her persona or something like that, but it was just something that reminded me of her. whether it was her look or the smell, something was present.
Right.
And it just reminded me of her.
Well, I always think this stuff is real because essentially we're all energy.
Yeah.
Right? That's all we are.
Yeah.
And you cannot
go somewhere.
We can't totally get rid of energy.
No.
So who's to say?
What about spooky ones? Like, these are nice memories. Do you have any weird, crazy, like,
so I think,
what the fuck?
I don't have any scary ones.
No?
No.
Nothing? Mm-mm. Aliens? Nothing?
Oh my gosh.
I mean, I have some scary stories, but not like ghostly, like scary stories.
What's your scary story?
We'll get into that later.
Okay.
Is it about your husband?
No. It goes into like the haunted trails and the haunted, like, the houses.
So we'll talk
and
about
stuff like
that.
that. We'll get there.
Okay. Well,
what about you?
My dad used to swear up and down that he saw a spaceship.
What?
Like an alien spacecraft.
Yeah.
In Michigan.
Does it look like a circle?
I don't remember all of the things that he said about it, but I remember like my jaw hitting the floor. And this was really before I really believed in anything other than
super skeptical and everything.
Right. Now I'm like, oh yeah, that could be a ghost for sure.
Yeah.
One, because I was raised Catholic.
Yeah.
And my mother would not let like a Ouija board, not allowed in the house.
Yeah.
So that was like bad
omen.
Yeah. So I was very skeptical younger, and I think also a way to protect yourself from being freaked out.
Yeah.
Right. Oh, 100%.
But now, I have my husband to protect me, and I still won't stick my toes out of the blanket at night because I don't want the monster under the bed to get me.
Oh, God.
And I'm 29. I'm 29.
42, 29.
42, 29.
So you yourself have not experienced a scary. Do you mind if I tell one more?
Go for it.
Please.
All right. So I was in 6th grade. And at this time, my mom and my stepdad were not together, but we weren't living with him. We were living with her friend and her 3 daughters. So we shared the house. Upstairs, we had a big, the oldest daughter had, her own room. And then me and the twins shared a room because it was gigantic. So you could fit 3 twin size beds. I mean, it was huge. It was probably like meant to be the master. So I remember being asleep. Always when I'm asleep. Why?
Oh my gosh.
It's an older house too, mind you. Right. And I don't know any like history or background. Like I swear I was going to look, and I don't know that I ever actually did. But the older sister was saying that she always saw a man looking out her window. Ugh. And I always thought she was like fucking with us because we're younger, right? I always thought she
trying to scare you.
Yeah, I always thought she was trying to just scare us. And she's like, no, I'm serious. There's someone always looking out my window.
Oh my God.
And I was like, what the fuck? So I remember waking up one night and I thought I felt my bed move. Now we had cats and I was assuming that it was one of my cats, but then I kind of remembered all of them were outdoors at night.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, and
I'm getting less and less amused the more I listen to this freaky as shit story.
And I like at the time, being, I think I was like, whatever 6th grade is. How old are you in like 6th grade?
12?
13, 12?
13,
12?
like
11, 12.
Yeah. Oh. So I was 11 or 12. And I remember, I used to sleep with the covers over my head with just enough of your nose and your mouth to peek out because I was terrified. Nice. So I remember being like that. And then I was like, well, surely it was the cat. And I remember putting my blanket up and there was a man looking out our window.
Stop up right now.
And the twins' beds were like, so I was like in a cubby and then the twins' beds were 1, 2 by the window. And then he walked to the edge of the one twin's bed and sat down.
I don't know. No. You can't see me, but my jaw literally just dropped.
I would not be in that room anymore.
And started walking towards my bed, and I was like, ah! And I jumped out of the bed and I ran into the bathroom on the same floor. And then I was like, which my mom slept downstairs. We had downstairs room, like she had her whole like living room and everything separated from the other main house, but attached. It was added on. And I was like, went into the bathroom and I'm like, dumbass, you can walk through walls. So instead I ran downstairs. So I left, and as I was walking downstairs, I could see him coming out my room.
Shut your mouth.
Not kidding. It was creepy as fuck. And I was see him walking down the wall, and I ran down the steps, and I like did one of the at the very bottom, like a trip fall type thing.
Oh no.
And I looked up, and he was just standing there at the top of the steps. He never came downstairs.
It's like a stereotypical horror movie right now.
You would die first in a scary movie.
No, I would not.
The trip fall would have got you for sure.
Yeah,
but he didn't move from upstairs. And then I think from what I understood, like the other older sibling was looking into some stuff. I never did because I was 12, right? Who they, all I know is I just literally had the shit scared out of me. And apparently a gentleman had passed away up there.
I'm telling you right now, all that would be left of me was a fucking smoke trail as I fucking left that house.
I would not even be in the house. There would have been no going to mom's room. I'd have been gone, just gone.
Yeah. I'm so glad we record during the day when it's daylight out.
I mean, it's spooky.
Okay, so there is a video going around. Mm-hmm. I don't know if you've seen it, about the phone call to 911 in North Carolina where the guy sees something that's
I've heard
inhuman.
But I couldn't listen to it because it was nighttime.
Okay, so
I haven't heard this yet.
When I had to go pick Abby up from homecoming, right? It's like 10 p.m. I have to go pick her and her friend up.
That's what's in your mind?
No, Greg's in bed. We're watching TV before we leave. And it's pitch black out. We live in like the wilderness. Yeah. Surrounded by trees. It's very dark outside.
Bumfuck Egypt.
Yes. Mm-hmm. And Greg decides he's going to start playing this video. And I had purposely avoided it. And here I have to walk out to my car in the dark. Gregory. I was like 5 years old going out to the car because I was plugging my ears in the bedroom. He thought it was funny. I was like, please don't play this right now. Okay. Yeah. So the next day I go back and I listen to it in its entirety because it's daylight out. Nothing can get me in the daylight. Nope. Still scary.
Yep. What was it?
I don't know. When we take a break, I will not watch stuff about skinwalkers.
Me neither.
And I like scary stuff. Yes. I like horror books and I like scary movies to a point. I don't like grossness. But when we're on a break, we'll have to pull it up and you guys listen to it because the guy sounds terrified. And I said to Greg, no, that's fake. When you try to like convince yourself?
Right.
I was like, no, that's fake. And he says, so do you think the sheriff was faking it then too?
What do you mean the sheriff was faking it? He saw it too?
No, the guy calls into 911.
Yeah.
So if he was faking it, if he was faking that phone call, then the sheriff of that town would have to be in on the fake. Do you understand what I'm saying?
Because the call was actually to 911, right?
Yeah. Right. It's freaky.
Yeah, no. Mm-mm.
Is it a chupacabra?
Okay.
My husband said,
too much supernatural. I know we love Sam and Dean, but
I do love Supernatural.
I do too.
Have you seen the one singing?
Oh my God, that's Jensen Ackles, and he's fantastic.
Mm-hmm. That's Dean.
Jensen, if you're listening, we would love for you to call in and say hello to us because we are super fans of yours.
Yes.
Yeah.
I would drive to Texas to see him.
Well, now that we're on Supernatural, what do we? How does everyone feel about like scary movies, haunted houses, like haunted trails?
Okay,
I have a love-hate relationship.
Do we love them? Do we hate them?
I have a love-hate relationship.
Me too.
I personally am probably not a good person to take on a haunted trail or a haunted house.
Why?
Because I react physically.
Yeah. You can't hit the people.
Right.
You can't touch them.
And I can't. I'm a big scaredy cat. Like I always consider myself like a tough girl.
Me too. I thought you were. You were who I was taking.
No.
Save me.
We thought you were going to protect us.
I'm going to do one of two things. I'm going to throw an elbow. Or
scream in your face.
I'm going to run away really fast. And there is no telling which one of those Marys you're going to get that day.
Oh my goodness.
Okay.
So no
Haunted Trails
with Mary. Well,
I'd totally do it.
We should find one that you can ride through, like haunted hayride.
Those to me are worse because I can't back up.
But
you're stuck in a vehicle.
Yeah.
Okay, hold on. Our local, if you will, theme park does a haunted weekends, like a Halloween weekend.
Abby wants to go so bad.
Yeah.
We're planning it. We're working on it. We'd have to find a day that everyone can go, because Abby doesn't love the haunted houses. Abby loves the creepy people walking around, and she likes to ride the rides and experience that. But
can we pause on that for 1 second? Because you just reminded me on something.
Oh, boy.
Did you see those videos going around now? I don't know why they are flying up on my TikTok page.
Of what?
Of the slider people.
Yeah.
The slides.
They are the ones that terrified Nolan and Abby the first year that we went to.
Yeah,
to the
but have you seen what they're like?
What are these that you're talking about?
They wear skid plates on their hands and knees and feet.
Yeah.
And they literally run in front of you, slide on the ground. It makes sparks and noises.
But they're calling them like the new daddy.
Oh no!
Yeah, like that's what the music is playing. Why is it on my TikTok?
I don't know. I don't see that
freaky
stuff,
shit. Are you watching?
I don't even know.
TikTok are
it's
you
actually
on?
not even on mine. It's on Dolly's. It's popping through her.
Okay, listen.
You can't blame the dog for the TikTok algorithm. Come on now.
Dolly is not doom scrolling.
I do doom scroll, but I don't know why it's popping up on mine.
I have no idea.
When you guys read more, you read more of that type of stuff than I do.
Yes.
Right?
I like the smut.
Okay.
But we're talking about Halloween.
That's a whole episode.
That's a whole nother episode.
I know,
right, back to Halloween.
Reminded me of.
But so Abby doesn't love the haunted houses and Nolan does. So we have to pick a day that like we can all go do the
Everybody's got a
rides
partner.
and then or just because we have season passes, so we can go as many times as we want. We go one day and don't do the haunted houses and go the next day and do, because they started charging extra for the haunted houses. It used to come with your season pass.
What the hell?
Now you have to get a haunted house pass. It's like $10 or $15.
That's ridiculous.
It gets you into all the houses. You still have to wait in line for all of them, mind you. I think they thought it would lower the lines because some people wouldn't pay for it, because their hours really aren't long enough to get you through 6 or 7 haunted houses.
I can tell you right now, I'm not waiting in line to get the shit scared out of me.
That's the worst part. So this is part of my story about scary haunted houses. I have a love-hate relationship. Once I get through them, they are fantastic. I can laugh about it. When we are waiting in line to get in, I'm usually in tears.
Yeah.
We were in college, went to a haunted house with a friend, and we were in the car, and I was like, I hear chainsaws. It's my downfall. Game over. If I hear a chainsaw, I don't want to go anymore. I don't want to be. I know they're pretend. I know they can't hurt me, guys. I do know this. I do. I don't care. I don't like it. We're standing in line, tears rolling down my face. They're like, we're doing this. And I was like, it's fine. I want to do it, but I don't like the chainsaws.
Yeah.
You know, they like to bother the people who are scared. So I'm standing next to Dwight, death gripping his elbow, trying really, really hard to not act scared.
Not to look scared.
It's not working, guys. I have no poker face.
You don't say.
What? You walk in, and it was like a town. You had to walk into the different businesses in the town.
Florida?
No, this was in North Carolina.
Here? Local?
No, not local. I want to say it was like Greensboro area. And it was a great haunted house. You walk through, there was the whole storyline.
Yeah.
Like, they did a wonderful job. I might have to look it up and see if I can find you the name of the place. But
it might be the same place that I went to.
You walk into one thing and it's like a butcher shop, and the guy behind me is just like slamming a meat cleaver, trying to scare the crap out of me. And I'm like, it's fine. It's fine.
It's just a butcher.
We get to the end, and at this point, I'm laughing because some of the stuff's funny. And Dwight is big on like,
jump scaring
you're not gonna scare me because I'm just gonna yell in your face. So they'll scare him and he'll be like, oh my god, there's a person there. It really pisses off the scare actors. So I'm laughing. We get to the end, and it is a hay bale maze with about 6 guys with chainsaws.
No.
And it's the tiniest hay bale maze that you ever did see.
So you can just jump over the hay bales.
I am panicking. We get separated from our friend and her boyfriend. I'm clinging to Dwight, eyes closed, just praying that he gets me through this, because I am crying.
I would just like to interject that separation is how they pick people off in scary movies.
Right. So freaking out now. Okay. Finally, one of the actors realizes, like, she's not okay. Tells Dwight how to get out, because we were going in circle, the tiniest hay bale maze ever, couldn't find our way out. Kept
Which
finding
they're
dead
supposed
end.
to do that if
Right.
they realize that someone's having a meltdown.
So,
really?
So I'm...
Yeah, like they can't, like, it could spur an anxiety attack, right? So
We
if
were
you are
close.
truly panicking, they can't perform it on you anymore so that they could help you get out.
So the guy shows Dwight, like, go this way. You're really close. Just go this way. We get out. I stand up. I let go of Dwight's arm, and I take a deep breath. And this motherfucker, one of the guys, comes walking out with his chainsaw behind me. Now, we're at our cars. We're out of the maze. And I start screaming. Dwight turns around, fist raised. We are out of the maze. She is freaking the fuck out, and you need to leave her the fuck alone. And the guy ran back into the maze. I thought Dwight was going to go to jail that night.
Whoa.
Like, because I was that panicked.
We went to a place with a group of friends called Booger Woods.
I've been to Booger Woods. It might have been. It might have been.
They couldn't have come up with a better name.
No.
Like a boogeyman, Booger Woods. So I guess that's where they got their name. Now, I love scary things to a degree. I have that love-hate relationship also with them. There are certain characters that I am not fond of.
Oh, I know.
Not fond of at all.
Guys, she's talking about clowns.
I am not only talking about clowns, but there is a character from the scary movies that I desperately hate. Freddy Krueger.
Oh, really?
Yes.
I was forced to watch him
Nightmare
as
on
a
Elm
child.
Street.
Nightmare on Elm Street. I was forced to
Nolan.
watch that as a child. And your son almost died.
Ooh, there's a story here, and I need to hear it.
Oh, God, she used
I used to take him to school
in the morning.
Him and Hudson I would take to school in the morning, and it was Halloweenish time. I don't even know if it was Halloween time, to be honest with you.
I think that he had just been on YouTube.
I don't know, but he started singing the song. Do you know the song?
Wow.
I'm gonna punch you.
Oh, yeah.
That song.
Yep.
That's all I need to do. Right?
Noted.
He started singing it.
He started
in the
singing
backseat
it.
of the car.
I stopped the car. I said, Nolan, you need to quit.
How old was he?
8.
Okay, because little kids singing
No.
like that would be creepy.
No, he was 8 when I had Riley, so it had to be younger.
It
than
was
that.
it was like maybe 6 or 7.
yeah.
6 or 7, yeah.
So I was like, you need to stop, because it is a childhood memory for me that is torture. That's because,
All right, I won't sing it
because
to you.
I was forced to watch that as a child.
Like, she called me, guys, and was like, tell your kid
I
right
was
now
like,
he needs to stop or I'm leaving him on the side of the road. And I was like, what? She's like, what? Did you let him watch Freddy Krueger? And
I know.
Was like,
I
no.
was like, what the fuck?
What kind of parenting choices are you making, Ashley?
I promise he has
singing
it.
the
Well, he's
song,
seen it now,
and
but
before I called her, I paused, I stopped the car, and I turned around and I was like, if you don't stop singing that, I'm going to drive you back to your house, and you're going to sit there and outside of your house. Shut up.
he had no idea. He didn't know that it was attached to a horror movie. Like he
just
was
counting.
6. He was just singing a song he'd heard.
And then because I legitimately was panicking, that's probably one of the only times you'll see me panic. He kept doing it. And so I called Ashley. I was like, you tell your kid right now to stop singing this song from Freddy Krueger, because this is ridiculous. I'm not taking him to school anymore.
Nolan, I really need you to stop. He's like, okay, I understand.
So what I'm hearing is, if I ever just really wanted to piss you off,
Oh, yes.
I don't know that necessarily it pisses me off unless you keep going with it, right? It's
Right.
It's not a piss off thing. It's a triggering
Yeah,
thing,
yeah.
which he didn't understand at the time.
No,
you
it was
know,
little.
But it triggers me. Clowns trigger me too.
and it just so happens my bookshelf has, as of late, had, I like horror
Yes.
books, I think, as much, if not more, than I like scary movies.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So I started collecting clowns to go with my book It.
Which is fantastic, and I love to come over and look at them. Said no one ever.
She's lying. I don't think it's bad.
You shut your mouth.
I don't like scary movies, and I'll tell you why. Because And I don't know why this doesn't necessarily translate to books to me, because it should. Same concept.
No, it's different.
No, some crazy person, some psycho came up with this idea that this guy is going to murder this, that, and the other. How do you know they're not going to do it for real?
Oh, I'm sure.
How do you know that you go to these haunted houses and they didn't? They were like, oh, this is the way to live out my childhood dream of murdering people. I'm going to pretend to be a scare actor and then murder everyone in the haunted house.
Wow. So I have to say,
deep on that.
I'm just saying.
Have you ever read a scary book?
I have,
like a horror book.
I don't know that I've ever read like a
Stephen King.
I have not done it. I've started some Stephen King's, but I'm scared. I haven't.
Okay. So I will say that Annmarie's right. The books are far more twisted because you can put so much more like foreshadowing and innuendo and horrific ideas into words and details than you can show in a movie.
Right.
Yeah. And in the movie, I feel like it's more scary because...
Well, you're seeing it.
Because you're seeing it. You're visual.
A book is up to your own interpretation.
Right.
So whatever you picture is happening.
Yeah.
You could make it the most terrifying thing ever.
Which most of the time it is. I mean, I'm currently listening to Stephen King Fairy Tale.
Yes, which is not
scary.
A horror book.
It's just freaky.
It's a...
Which I'm still waiting for like the shoe to drop. I'm in the dungeon.
Okay. So... I cried at the end of that book.
Oh, that's a Stephen King book.
That seems odd.
Does the dog die?
I cried at the end of it.
Oh no!
And I'm never going to tell you how it ends. Not
finish
never.
the book.
I know. I am.
Mary doesn't give things away. Trust me, I've tried.
So, what's your favorite scary movie then? Do you have one?
Not really. Like,
or favorite scary book?
Freddy vs. Jason doesn't bother me.
No, that was comical. I could even watch that.
Funny.
One.
Now, I hated Freddy Krueger not because of trauma, but because he gets you in your sleep, and I was afraid to go to sleep.
Yeah.
But no one told me that.
Mm-hmm.
I would have to say the Silence of the Lambs, like the Red Dragon, that series is
so funny.
Terrifying.
I love those. I've never read the series.
I've not read
Just
the books.
Movies.
I've seen the movies. We were at one of Dwight's friends' houses out in the boondocks. We watched Red Dragon, and I don't know if anybody else has seen that movie, but like he hides up in the trees, okay? My side of the car was next to the woods, and I refused to get in the car. I made Dwight go out, turn the car on, turn the lights on in the car, and I climbed through the driver's side of the car. He was like, Ashley, what are you doing? I was like, I don't like this. I don't understand.
What do you mean? What am I doing? You should know this.
Doing the only logical thing to not get murdered by the man hiding in the trees.
Obviously.
I started reading.
Have you seen the movies too?
Oh, yeah, a dozen times. Yeah. I love, what's his name, Anthony Hopkins.
Yes.
Such a good actor.
Mm-hmm. Fantastic.
I don't think the movies are scary, though.
The thriller.
Well, so I think, like, The Ring used to terrify me.
Oh, I'm sorry. That is terrifying.
But I watched it because now Nolan's obsessed with scary movies. We watched it last year, and I was like, why the hell was I scared of this?
Because it was a girl climbing out of the well that looked...
Terrifying.
With the hair in her face.
Yeah. Creepy.
She still gives me the
Comb
creeps.
your hair.
She still gives me the creeps.
What about you? What's your favorite books or movie? Scary.
So my favorite scary movies are the Insidious movies.
I've never watched
I have never seen those either.
Love them.
Okay.
I can binge watch them all.
Deal.
Scary book. That is a really tough one. Because I haven't, besides the one that I just started reading, now I started reading Hannibal Rising. I'm reading them in, not in publication order, but in chronological order, as how the story goes. And that book gave me nightmares. I downloaded it on my Kindle so that I could read it when I'm going to bed.
Oh,
and
no.
I fell asleep reading it the other night, and I dreamt about chopping someone's head off.
Oh, God.
Good.
And I thought, this is not a book I need to read when I'm going to sleep, apparently.
No.
But I had nightmares a lot when I was reading it, I think it was.
Yeah.
And I read that
clown?
before I went to sleep.
It's because of the clown.
It's not because of the clown. And he's not, I'll spoil this for you. He's not actually a clown.
No.
Well, I know that, but he's a clown in the book. or in the movies.
I mean, he is
a clown,
but
he's not a clown.
But that's not what he is ultimately.
So I've seen the newer, the remake of the movie because Nolan watched it, and there's a second one to that too, isn't there?
Yeah, it broke
part 2,
broke it into 2 parts.
But they've done but they're both remade newer versions, right?
Yes.
Yeah. So Nolan watched those. Because I think it was last year at Halloween, he was like, I want scary movies. Well, guys, I don't know why scary movies have to have all this sexual stuff in it. Why can't it just be horror? Why do they have
What
to
are
be
you
having
watching?
sex?
That's a very 90s thing.
No,
it is.
Jason, Nolan, I can't remember.
Oh, where they show the boobs.
How I Know What You Did Last Summer.
Michael Myers, right?
I don't even care if you
Jamie
just
Lee
show
Curtis.
Yeah, Halloween.
Don't they show her
in Halloween?
Tatas.
Well,
I don't know.
It's not even so much showing the tatas. It's like literally undercovers having sex, bodies moving. Like
what movie is this?
I need to watch it.
It's in the old Jason movie.
I don't remember that. Well, actually, I probably don't remember it because I've never watched it.
It might have been Halloween.
Yeah, I think because
With
they're
Myers.
babysitting.
Yeah. They go up to the bedroom.
I would say that's the 80s, 90s thing because there's a lot of...
Right, but it's not acceptable now.
Yeah, I mean, but well, here's the thing. What they did in the 80s, at least it was under the covers. Now I feel like they don't do that under the covers anymore.
No. There's way more acceptable now.
Yeah, you just see boobies everywhere you go.
Right, but...
Or ding-dongs.
The remakes...
Where? In what movie?
I don't know.
That's a different kind of movie,
I'm sorry.
Booties, maybe, but never ding-dongs.
Booties.
But I think that,
that's not true. You see prosthetic ding-dongs.
The older...
Boogie Nights.
I've never seen it.
I've never seen that either. The older movies are better. They're scarier than the remakes, in my opinion.
The older ones.
It's a better movie.
I agree.
The older ones.
I agree.
The atmosphere is different.
Yeah.
So for my favorite scariness, it's probably more, I think I like the psychological thrillers better, right? Like, what is the one with Will Smith? Legends? I Am Legend.
I Am Legend. That was a scary movie?
That's not a horror movie.
Yeah, in my head it is.
I love you so much.
Zombies that, or whatever they are, infected people.
For Chris Rock, it'd probably be a horror movie.
Bazinga! Bazinga! But that's mine, and I saw that when I was pregnant, and probably not a good idea. I didn't start early labor or anything,
but probably not the best idea. All right, guys. Well, we want to know your favorite scary movie or book. Email us at theukeleles@gmail.com. That's THEUKELELES@gmail.com. We'll be doing a monthly email spotlight and addressing the topics then. Be on the lookout for our TikTok account at the.ukeleles. That's the @ symbol THE.UKELELES.
Then bye-bye.
Bye, guys.
Happy Halloween.
Happy Halloween.
Spooky.